what that was. I can't tell if my computer has a problem or if I need to... I don't know what caused my computer to crash, but I'm here. I'm here, I'm back, and hopefully I didn't lose too much time. It might have been auto-saving as I was doing this because I'm still looking up here. So we should be okay. Okay, when I get back up there, I'll fix it. I can't believe I lost like no like no progress at all. I really thought it was going to be like I'm gonna have to lay these things again. I don't know when I cut out. I just got a blue screen of death, and we're back now, but I hate that it happened. I don't have... Okay, I'm gonna have to run back up to my base really quick. Yeah, I don't think that it was a Factorio problem. And this is not even an old computer. It just, it gave up. By the way, off stream, when I was playing, the train absolutely killed me. I got the achievement. I didn't mean to. I just was crossing the train tracks. Crossing it right up here where this road goes. I was laying the road down, and the train just came up, took me completely out. So, learned my lesson. Okay, I need a splitter. And we will pick these up. I'm just going to get rid of the iron plates on it. We'll put it back down in a minute. Yeah, I know the F will pick it up, but I wanted to just fully restart it. Okay, so then what I want to do is filter. And I believe that if you filter... I did the wrong thing. We want to filter out the iron. I can never understand what is going on. Whichever one I do, it gives me the one I don't want. Always. Okay, this is what I meant to do. So thanks for noticing that. I'm gonna just save the game really quick. I don't know why my computer blew up. But I'm glad that it wasn't a continuous problem. Okay. Plastic is now not coming in either. And we have one line of plastic that's backed up and one that is getting used too much. That was actually kind of perfect because I need some iron plates too. That's one of the reasons I was coming back up here. I guess I just need my train to come faster. Yeah, I'm starting to like run out of iron on all of these miners too. This is not the final solution, by the way. I just want this to be working while I am out. So I'm going to just place a box down here, put a bunch of plastic in, and then just feed it constantly. And then let's go back down. Hopefully not die by train. I need to get rid of this rock here. I've run into it a few times. But I built a road, as you can see. Oh, actually, this is where I need to be. Okay. So now I can move all of these up together. And actually, it's probably best to do it on the outside, the left side. So I probably went up too high. Yeah, we didn't even go up at all. Just go straight across. I read somewhere that making like a bus is the ideal setup for this. No, I'm not wasting that. But I don't know. I feel like when you are setting up a main bus, you need to like calculate things. I'm assuming I have to go under. Oh god, I didn't mean to craft more. You have to go under the train track. And then for my own sake, I'm going to go under the walkway as much as I can. I need these to go further than that, but it's worth doing a main bus once you know how the game works. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just bring these up together. Can I mine this? Cool. It's gonna be nice to have all this new copper, iron, and everything, but I wish I didn't have to go quite as far to deliver it. It's not the ultimate build design, just to build theory. Oh. Okay. What's the ultimate design then if it's not a like main bus situation? Let's just chop these down. Everything compartmentalized. When you say that, do you mean like an area that just makes certain materials and uses them? Everything seems sort of interconnected though, so I don't really know how to effectively compartmentalize. Each science has its own smelters. Okay. And then we can go, yeah. Each circuit build feeds its own science. So you can just have one part of your base stop working instead of the whole base. That does sound better. I'm running out of... Yeah, so each thing you add on to your base doesn't make it harder for the like things further down the line to get resources. That's what I'm starting to realize, is that if I keep on having one line of iron, eventually the things at the end are just not going to efficiently produce because there'll be gaps. One iron smelter and one copper smelter. Yeah, I definitely have like a section where... Okay, we got another plastic delivery, that's good. And this plastic is now more backed up because I put them all in a box here, but... yeah, I'm going to, when I'm done getting the materials up here, I'm gonna revamp my copper smelting area because this is what's been powering my base for way too long. 7 smelters. I have a lot of different areas that smelt iron plates, though. I've got them up here, right here. I've got them... Actually, that might be all my iron plates, and then they're just spread out where I use them. Yeah. Now you're trying to add more, taking resources from the same smelter. Yeah, it's... Yes. I was coming up here because I need more of these. What are these called? Transport belts. Gimme. I will say it's really satisfying to just have tons of resources. It's not necessary, but it is really fun. The main bus has all the resources sitting on the belt. Yes, that is effectively what I am doing, just in a bad way. Like, it's not very efficient the way I am doing it. I'm surprised at how quick it actually was to get these resources up here. I was thinking it would take me a really long time. It's a good way of organizing and building. Yeah. It's the only way that I can get my head around it right now. And eventually, I will learn. Have you heard of the content creator Michael Hendricks, I think is his name? He does Factorio. And yeah, I think he only does Factorio. And there's a ton of his videos. And I just started watching his, like, first experience playthrough of the Space Age. And he constantly is talking about how he keeps getting distracted and not moving quickly. And I was like 3 hours into his first stream video. I was watching it last night as I was going to bed, and he effectively gets a full base setup in like 30 minutes. It's very impressive to me. But I mean, I imagine that's just so... That's like the... Once you've played enough Factorio, that's the way the game goes. A lot of Factorio U stuff. Early access and not relevant. Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like the best way to learn the game is to play. So once you get there... Okay, what am I where am I going to feed this in? I guess one line can go here and one line can go here. There you go. And that will feed directly into my base. And then, oh, feeding it in here is going to be obnoxious because of where I put my copper. Well, we're going to go a little lower. You can remove the flashing ones. Okay. I will do that in a minute. I don't know how I rotated that, but I did. Okay, so these are probably not even going to mine anymore. They might mine some. But I think this is going to feed my base mostly. And then once I have all of this, I can probably increase my iron plate production. And then where does this feed in? This feeds in here to one line. No, we're going to do a new copper plate thing over to the left. So actually, I just need them to feed in up here and here at some point. So well, I don't need them to feed in up here. Okay, copper production is about to stop. Base is going to go to a standstill. And actually, that's all I'm going to do for now. We have so much copper, though. I'm just going to hand feed these for a second. So this is still working for the moment while I set this up. Let's go up here. Okay, now let's figure out my build. I just want smelters. And right now I have 7 feeding my whole base. Let's do like 16. And so this is the copper and coal line. So we can do this. Well, we have space. And 8. And then we're gonna need a path in the middle. So inserter, path, inserter, this. Nope, too close. Cool. I think that's enough space. I really like the I like the way this works. Okay. And then we will have 2 lines. So this goes up the middle. So actually the first thing I need to do is take one of these lines and feed it in here. And then that'll feed onto that. And that will be a constant amount. And then what I'm going to do is take this, just come straight down, do this, I don't know. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, that is what I wanted to do. So now, this will be like the coal, and I think this one can just come up here and feed into this directly to fill the gaps. Let's make some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that what I did? Yeah. 16. We'll take inserters. Cool, and then we'll have more inserters taking out. And then these will go. I guess it could go down because I want to feed it into this. So this one can go down. And this one can go wherever I want it to. I don't know where this one will go. Maybe up and around. No, 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 no. I went too close. Okay. And then let's go here, 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 and here. Here. Here and here. And now we are going to make a ton of copper plates. I'm going to do this. Actually, we can just hook it up right now. And then let's see how much it helps. We dump out onto this. I think it's going to start being like a steady line. Yeah. Well, now we're backed up. But this is going to be a constant stream, and that will back up at some point. Okay. Well, we hooked it up. I sort of think it's not necessary right now because my base is really not efficient, but doing this feels better to get it on both sides of the line. I don't think it'll make a difference because it's gonna back up here. It can only come out so fast. I guess it does need to be on both sides. Yeah, it's fully backed up. We're making more copper than I can use now. And because this is backed up, is anything getting created? Oh, this is backed up too. Everything is backed up because of the steel production, isn't it? Or the engine production. Engine production's backed up. Blue Science is backed up. We're just not researching anything. That will do it. Inserter capacity. I guess production science. I don't know what this leads to. Oh my god, it leads to so much. I guess we will want this at some point. Uranium mining we might want as well. I guess we should probably start going with some science. Other science research. Okay, so is this actually going to start my production back up? Oh, I need to expand my iron plate production, I think. Maybe not. That's backed up too. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, and all these gaps here are getting filled in by the other copper line. So this is entirely fine. At least for now. And my science production, or science per minute, is pretty high too. 63 per minute. Okay. The whole reason I did this, by the way, the whole reason I did it is I need to make blue chips. I guess taking a step back, we want the rocket silo. And if we are building the rocket silo, we need 1,000 steel plates. Easy, done. 200 processing units. I need blue chips. Blue chips need green and red chips. So... You know what I could actually do so this doesn't back up quite as much? I don't know why I'm just thinking this, but I just did it. That's ridiculous. How did I just think of that? We could have a full double line of green chips so that these keep on being produced. That's so stupid. I can do the same thing with the red chips, although it won't do quite the same. I guess what I would want to do instead is actually These won't make red chips very fast, but they can just do this. And then I will have 2 lines of red chips, although I don't need as many red chips. Okay. Okay. Keep getting distracted. Things that are not important. Blue chips. Let's craft blue chips, and blue chips need... You wouldn't have said it was a distraction. This whole game is just a series of distractions the whole way down. You make something and realize you're not making it fast enough because you don't have this thing, and then you don't have that thing, and to make that thing you need more of the other, so you go down a rabbit hole getting that, and by the time you come back up and have finished the thing you were trying to do, there's 4 other distractions that come up. Like, I did not mean to research the rocket off stream. I just did because I kept getting distracted. First playthrough? Yeah, it is. Hey, Arminlex, how you doing? It is my first playthrough, and I'm doing it on Space Age, so I have no idea. Like, I've seen videos of this bit before. I don't know what is going to happen once I launch a rocket, which is what I'm working on. I need to build a rocket silo, and I need blue chips. What is the... Okay, I think it's alt-click. Yeah, alt-click brings up the thing. Sulfuric acid, advanced circuits, and green circuits. Red and green circuits, sulfuric acid. And they can be crafted by assembly machine too. Okay, actually, it's a good thing people are here. How do I get sulfuric acid in an assembly machine? I don't understand, because I don't think that I can take it from this without pipes. And if I can't just pipe into an assembly machine, right? If you select the recipe, then a pipe appears on the assembler. Oh! Okay. So these assembly machines will have a pipe input if they need it. Okay. That was not what I would have expected to have happened. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many blue chips I need, but I'm just gonna go big with it and see if that works. So let's go. If this is here, we can do... Why did I go 10? I should have gone 12. So that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. The answer is yes. Okay. That's good. I'm trying to get better at planning a build before I just go for it. I don't know if I actually need to do that all the time. But if this, then... Oh, this is going to be a new thing. I don't actually know how to efficiently get pipes to attach to all of these. Okay, I'll figure that out in a second. I need the red and green chips. They'll come up here. And I can get a red and green chip line pretty easily because I've got the green and the red here. So I can just like split off some and get a line up here. I guess we'll just put these down for a second and figure out the pipe first. Cool thing is you can always rebuild things or make it better. Yeah. Yes. No, it's nice that everything you do is not permanent. That said, if I'm putting the time into it now... Wait. Oh, there's the pipe insert. So I imagine... I'd want to do something like this and have each one of these feed one half. And I can maybe do that with a pipe that goes up and down. Let me go pick up a bunch of pipes. They're all right here. And then craft some pipe to ground stuff while I'm thinking. Actually, I think I need more pipes. Oh, I need iron plates for that. My base is such a mess. It's less of a mess, though, than it was. I feel like I'm making my base better constantly, and that is a good feeling. But I did build it without any structural plan, with the same design that you use putting spaghetti on a plate. So, it's very well designed, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so if I'm just going to do something to experiment. If I do this and this, can I do this to all of them? That's brilliant. Oh, man. Thank you. I knew I was. No, that's good. I'm glad that worked out, because if that didn't work out, I was going to be completely stumped. And let's... turn the corner here. I'm going to go up a little higher. I hate pipes so much. How far out do I want to be? Probably a little further. And then let's try this again. Okay. We have, I think, created a plan that will work. And this lets me... Am I almost out of these? I can't believe how much of these I've gone through today. But of course, I started today stream by hooking up the iron and coal down here, iron and copper down here, and running them all the way up. So it does make sense I went through a lot of them. I need to figure out what I'm doing down here. This is a mess. I also need to make this stuff. The petroleum gas is so obnoxious to make. I have one of these making heavy oil and light oil, or it was. It stopped because this ran out of space. That's great. So that's why production's low. See, there you go. I'm just getting distracted again. Everything I do in this game distracts me in one way or another. Okay. we've got green chips here. We've got red chips here. I have no more splitters. Splitters are great. Now, I'm going to do the classic tried and true dump both onto one line. And then I need them to come up here. I feel like things are easier to problem solve now than they were when I started playing. But it's probably just because I keep solving the exact same problem so many times. Okay. And I missed a spot. And then we're just going to take normal inserters. And then take output from all of them and figure that out later. Okay. I imagine we're going to want them to come back towards our base. I'm going to do that for now, just to have an output of any sort, and then we can figure out where it actually goes later. And then we see if what I put together here actually works. It looks like it's trying to work. How long does it take to craft these? Oh, it takes 20 green chips. And then it takes not that long. Okay, so we're gonna need maybe more green chips than what I have created, but we are at least creating some blue chips. How many do I need? 200? Jeez. We've made like 8. Okay, knowing what I know now, I don't know if I needed to conjoin the... I might have wanted to have space between them for like the red line and green line and let them reach over each other to insert. Because I have a feeling these green chips are just never going to reach these 4. But I guess that's fine. And actually, this is where fast inserters would be like really speed things up, I think. What am I aiming at? That's a good question. I don't know. My aim right now is to launch a rocket. I researched rocket silo just recently, and so this is what my aim is. As far as research, I sort of don't have an aim anymore. I'm just picking stuff that I can research easily. I'm going to dump these. Oh, I can't dump them in here. I can dump them in here. There you go. Is there something I should be working on? I'm gonna just do this. About those faster belts. Oh, you know, that's a pretty good question. Let's try to use faster belts here and see what happens. Oh, that takes a lot of iron gear wheels. Let's pick some up and make a lot more of these. I did the faster up here to feed all of my smelters because I wasn't getting enough iron ore all the way around at first. So maybe this will do the same thing. Yeah, the flying robots are unlocked. I have not put the effort in to make them yet, but I think that is an upcoming goal. Let's make a lot more of these. I don't think I need burner miners. On my hotbar anymore. I don't know how to get rid of things on a hotbar. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm still holding burner miners. Okay. We are overproducing sulfuric acid, it seems. But that's fine. That's good. Let's see what happens if I switch this out for red. I'll have to replace these as well. Oops. Well, I think I'm only getting to the first 4 still. But that actually might be because these things are slowing everything down. I am making quite a bit of green chips, but a lot of them are getting turned into red chips as well. Well, not anymore, because we ran out of plastic. Okay. Can I make any of these? Iron gear wheels. Man, making these takes so much gear wheels. I think I just used all of them. Yeah, we'll make some more. Oh, this is going to take a while to handcraft. Worker robot cargo size. I guess, well, I can't research purple yet. We might need uranium mining at some point. And I might as well research something. My science research is actually pretty fast. Okay, what can we do here? Do you know what the flying bots do? I think they are extremely satisfying. But I don't really know how they work. I think I've seen someone use them in videos before. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 assembly to... Man, I'm just handcrafting a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of things I should have probably automated, but I didn't. Like, I've never automated assembling machines, and I figured I wouldn't need to, but it would be really nice to just, like, have a box that I could run up to and pick them up. So let's get them going a little faster. As I learn hotkeys, I feel like the game gets better and better. Uranium processing and space platform are both things I have to do to unlock them. Worker robot speed. I feel like workers are... I think I'm going to research this so fast. Yeah. Okay. Our engines are no longer going to be the slowest bit of this line, I don't think. And it doesn't actually matter if I only make 4 of these at a time. I am making blue chips, and I don't have like a time that I need them for, so... let's continue this. Where's my rocket silo going to be? Maybe here? I guess for now, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, so let's just do a wooden chest and fill it up. Actually, I could have probably... Well, this'll work eventually. I might be pretty close to having crafted 200 already. Military science. I probably should just get military science and just start getting all these like stuff I keep skipping because I'm not going to use them. But I mean, I might as well just like knock them out. Okay, what's the next thing? Electric engine. How do you make an electric engine? Green circuits again. Oh my goodness, I didn't need so many green circuits. I thought I had made way too many, and I can't even keep up with my blue circuit need. And what... Sorry, what did I just do? I didn't want to do that. Back. Okay. Lubricant. How do you make lubricant? Heavy oil. Okay. So, we make it in a chemical plant with heavy oil. I found a use for it. I don't know what to do with the light oil, though. Okay. Well, first thing I need to do is start making lubricant. And actually what I want to do is... Can I do a fluid wagon? I can. I need another storage tank. You can turn one into the other. I did not know that. Oh, I turned this off. I didn't mean to. I'm just gonna take a lot more. I'm going down, back down to the base. Pump connection. I will... Oh, I probably do need to know this. Pump connection. Entity pump. Oh, I can just make a pump. Okay. So that's the pump thing that I saw before this. Oh, I need engines. Check the oil recipes. Okay, I'll get down there and then I'll do the investigation, which is probably the wrong way to do it because that means I'll end up without the stuff I need. But I'm gonna try. Let's go. I wonder if I can make these more... Well, no, the copper's not getting here. I never updated... No, my smelters are upgraded. What's using all of the copper? I guess these guys? I'm gonna replace these. I don't need them to be as fast up here because I craft a whole bunch down here. I'd rather more copper get past that. Okay, hold up. Yeah, they can't output copper plates fast enough, but I am getting a ton of copper plates. They're just not going in the right place. So what I actually think I'm going to do is do this. Well, can I do... I need to go down further and then do this. I'm going to do a splitter. And this is just going to go back up the way it was. Can I move you? Do I even need you? I did not need you. Hook that back up, but also do this. Because this is backed up. And so once this backs all the way back up, then we'll start pushing out this way more. Right? Yeah, it does. I really need to revamp my copper plate production, I guess. Well, these are waking back up, though, so I think I am going to be producing more copper plates than I was. It's probably because it's capped at a single line here. So another way to improve is to do this. And actually probably do just another splitter. Okay. I think I've resolved my thing. Okay, cool. This is sort of like brain training, except you don't actually get smarter. Okay. So now, once I have the right amount of copper coming down here, is my green chip production going to skyrocket? That's the question. Because there's a lot of copper coming now. I might have made too many assembly machines for how much materials I make. Okay, what's going on with the copper plates now? Or the iron plates? I think they're doing the same thing. I'm doing a very similar thing here. Yeah, I have seen the production graphs. I am going to fix what's going on here before I do the production graph. What was I doing here? Oh, that was the thought. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is the first area of the base I built, and this is a mess. But let's see what's going on here. I am making 450, 460 green chips a minute. 470, it's going up. No, 460. Look at this. Look at this. Green chip production. That is way better. Last 10 minutes, 2.7K. Well, that doesn't add up. So in 10 minutes, this will have caught up. Yeah, because now we're up to like 415. So this is going to start going up. Where can I see it on the graph? The purple. Okay, so as the backlog of iron went away, it's going back down. It was right here, but the iron plates are now the issue, not the copper. And so now I need to take this right here, which is a lot of copper plates, and feed it better here. Maybe I can smelt more iron plates. I probably can. Defender. Landmine. Good lord. There's so much. I'm just going to research a bunch of stuff and it will research. Do I remember you? If I remember right, you watched me a bit when I was playing Hearthstone. Is that correct? Or am I a horrible person and don't remember you? Okay. We are... Oh, it's just these guys. These aren't getting a lot of output of red chips. I was trying to figure out... Oh, it's plastic. Plastic production is low. 12-something years ago. Oh, Spore on YouTube. Man, you are an old school viewer. That was such a fun... That was such a fun time. The Spore playthrough. I did that series on YouTube. I think the spring before I went to college, and I wasn't really expecting much of it. And I got like 700 and something subscribers on YouTube. It was like a fun time. And I have really fond memories of that playthrough. Okay. This iron production is pretty good. I don't know what I was trying to do here. Too complex for your brain. Well, I have played the game. Let me save really quick, and then I'll tell you. for 11 and a half hours, and this is where I am. This is 11 and a half hours of learning where it got me. And honestly, it would have taken me a lot longer to get anything like this created without people helping in chat. This has been such a helpful community of people for this game. I've had people stop in, give me hints, tell me how to fix everything I'm doing wrong. I feel like these copper iron plates are backed up. There's got to be a way to use this more efficiently. And so I'm going to try. Can I do this so that anything that goes over there that's not used goes right back? It might just be going in a circle, honestly. That did speed it up, though. What I think I actually want to do, though, instead of doing that, is to just... Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, they're always the best. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Wait, did I destroy... It doesn't send anything over here now. No, it's going... What have I done? I messed something up. I think I had something here. Like this. I didn't want to get rid of that one. Okay. What I want to do... Did I just throw some iron plate onto this? I hope not. This is such a mess. I'm really messing up here. No, didn't go far enough. Let's do this. And then this. Is that more? But the problem is our input is based on these blue guys. So let's add another one. No. Forgot I needed to filter. Although, I guess the copper plates aren't that big of a deal. I'll just pick them up, though. Okay. Resolved. I thought they were resolved. I guess there's more coming through. Didn't I tell you to grab this? Power outages? Did I get a power outage? Okay. This is the type of game where you make one mistake. Yeah. Yes. It can be. It can be, untangling this mess is gonna be fun. I want both sides of this to be... I mean, I just don't think my output's that good, but I do have iron plates getting down here. I think what I'd need to do is just like make another iron plate smeltery and feed it in. Yeah, the worst thing is put the wrong stuff on the belt and then it clogs things up. Okay, well, this seems to be pretty good. We have a straight line of these. If power goes down, your electricity generator might run out of fuel. Yeah. Yes. That was what I was thinking. Yeah, I think it is pretty hard to read. I'm going to give you an idea, though, about what I am working on so you can understand the next step, at least, if you are here. You don't have to stick around. But what my goal is, and what the goal of every Factorio game is to launch rockets. Jesus, I keep saying that. Launch rockets. And to do that, I need to make a rocket silo. I just made this blue chips. I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see my finger. The blue chips, the processing units, I've made those. They are being created. I need to now make the 200 electric engine units. And to make these, I need lubricant. And to make lubricant, I need heavy oil. And I have heavy oil down in my other base. I need to craft it into lubricant now. And what I also might need to do is turn light oil into heavy oil, but I don't know if I can actually do that. It doesn't look like I can. But I just need to make some lubricant. Okay. Okay, you want a tour of the base. Okay. Well, it all starts here, effectively. You have your iron. In the game, there are these patches of resources. The end goal... So, in this game, they just came out with... Welcome back, Erratic Pulse. They just came out with an expansion called Space Age. And so now the goal is to, I think it's like make it to the center of the universe or something. It used to just be to launch a rocket. You like crash land on a planet and get into space. You want to get back out into space. So you're stuck on the planet and your goal is to create a rocket and launch. So that's my end goal. Now, when you launch a rocket, you can make a spaceship like a big platform and travel to other planets and make bases there. And other planets will have other alien creatures and things of that nature. So that's what I'm trying to do. But when you land, you just have patches of resources. This is my starting area. I had the coal, copper, and iron, and so these are my mines. I feed them in. I smelt them into iron and copper plates, feed them into my base, and when it comes down to it, everything is made out of copper plates and iron plates. And you make everything along the way, honestly. Every single step of this is effectively turning my copper plates and iron plates into something so it can be used to make something else, so it can be used to make something else. $20 times cheaper? Good. Good. That means that my victory condition for this playthrough that I gave myself will be easier. What happened to my train? We are not producing plastic. Or we're not producing sulfur. Why are we not producing sulfur? Fluid ingredient shortage. We're not making any petroleum gas. Are we out of oil? No. Our oil is... We have a lot of oil stored up. No recipe. How long has that been going on? How long... When did I mess that up? The graphs know the truth. How long ago in this 10-hour period did my plastic production disappear? Like 2 hours ago. Some point 2 hours ago, I turned off my stupid thing. And now I've doubled my plastic production. Because I've doubled my input of petroleum. I need to get more petroleum. Well, anyways, I do have a train set up to auto deliver my plastic and sulfur, so that once... Oh, it's coming. Is it coming? No, I zoomed in the wrong place. So once this is filled, which it almost is, it needs 3 more. It'll take off and come our way. So these 2 go in, and then we will put 1 more in, and this thing will take off. And I found out earlier today that trains are really dangerous. I was walking across this as the train was coming, and it destroyed me. Okay, so but while it's doing this, and we are reloading our train with coal, we should be still... Yes, we're storing up for the next delivery. It's really unfortunate. Our plastic production is tied to our sulfur production, and both of them being out means I'm not making red chips, so I'm not making any science. Yeah, 9 a second. It's so bad. I don't know. I don't understand. These things had been backed up for so long that I didn't even notice that they weren't coming in. Well, things are going to start working again. So that's good. Okay, I actually need to go down there, though, and start making lubricant. Advanced oil processing. Okay, we're gonna run on this road all the way down. Advanced oil processing. Did I already research that? I think I might have. Is advanced oil processing better? Yeah, they're a double-edged sword, but only when things go wrong. And if you do it right, things never go wrong. So if it goes wrong, it's really your fault. Is what I'm saying. I think I have advanced oil processing. Oh, but this makes a lot more petroleum. No, it only makes... No, it makes 10 more petroleum. It's really not that much faster. What I need to do right away is build another storage tank. Because I don't want it to be connected to the water, though. Okay, well. So now this can start working again. Because this had turned off. I blanked the recipe on the refinery. Did I do it again? Okay, well, I guess that's probably how I did it. Okay. Petroleum gas is now... Is it the limiting? I don't know if it ever hits 0. How is my sulfur production going? Sulfur consumption, very high. Sulfur production, not very high. How is it in the last 10 minutes? What about last minute? 34 a minute? Yeah, we were going... Well, plastic bar, I went this, though. Okay, well... We'll see. Looks like your crude oil is full. Some more refineries. Oh, I can just make more refine... I don't really want to talk about it. I was sort of doing like a two pump to 1 oil refinery, but I guess I don't need to do that. I don't know why I was thinking that needed to be the case. At some point, it felt like there was a shortage. Where do I want to put this? I guess over here, and we can feed it in that way. Yeah, advanced oil output is a lot more. Actually, I can probably just put it here. Well, let's just keep moving into the forest. I need to get grenades just to take forests down. Yeah, let's just do this for now. And if we do advanced oil, has no power. Now you have power. And then let's get some pipes. And we need water. Let's do this. No, that's not going to work. I guess having it just come down here is fine. Oh, that's too close. And that's going to output heavy oil, which is now going to be a problem there. It's too close. Jeez. I'm really doing this efficiently, is what I'm trying to say. Let's just put you there. Heavy oil. There you go. We're making this now. When I do this, I can well, that doesn't actually help me. I really, really hate pipe management. I don't understand. There's gotta be a good way to do it. But not being able to walk through pipes means that I'm thinking about more than just how to get it from one place to the other. It's like, how do I then walk around this area? And the answer is, I don't. It's recommended to build things in a straight line. That sounds very intelligent. And that can't connect to that because it's just going straight down. I can do this. Oh, I can't. There's already an underground pipe here. And I can't come up here then because there's an underground pipe here. Well, actually, I'm just leaving myself a walking path. And that can't go here. I think I'm making it way too complicated. I think I just realized that I can just go like this. No, can't do that. Yeah, that is a very good point. That's a very good point. Oh, I can walk through here still. That's nice. Oh, you can walk on the downward pipe. It's very important. Ugh. I feel defeated by pipes right now. Okay. Can I make more of these? If you ever were doubting whether I was doing this on a first playthrough or not, this should help you be certain. Yeah, the water pipe... Oh, wait. That was a very kind way to say that I'm just being an idiot. And actually, I need this to be here so we can do this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Is there ever a reason for me to walk back here? I don't really know. Tanks connect at the corners. Like this, right? 500 processing units per hour? Hold up. Blue chips. Over 500. I made over 500 this hour, which also means I've made over 500 in general. That's cool. Do they connect to each other at the corners? Like I didn't need to do this right here. I guess. So let's just take a second. What am I doing? I'm being such an idiot. This is welcome to I figure out how to play the game. Which I guess is what you showed up for, because I said it in the title, but... Okay. You can just connect them back and forth like that. That's great. Okay, we have two things making heavy oil now, if I were to connect them properly. If I can just connect this to this, and then this output. Okay, we need at least one more of those. A lot of pipes. A tank out of pipes. What does that even mean? Like you just have enough pipes that it stores the heavy oil in it? Or you're saying I make a pipe out of tanks? Yeah, that's one of you said pipe out of tanks, the other said tank out of pipes. I think you mean you just like do a pathway of these things. And then we can go here to there. Now that feeds into that. We're going to, I guess this is fine. We can just do, we'll go out one further, down. There you go, this one's producing now. And this is why I hate pipes. I have to walk all the way down and around. They're all producing. Petroleum gas. Is it actually building up? I saw over 100. We're going over 100 a little bit. I guess the best way to do it would be to just look at this. I want petroleum. I'm making 200. I'm using 220 or 190, depending on what is available. So, no, I'm not storing it up. I am making sulfur, though, at a pretty good rate. Okay, now the question is, how do I make lubrication? Which is the whole reason I came down here. Lubrication is probably in this. But let's just look. Can craft lubricant. Okay, so chemical plant is what I want. And it takes heavy oil. And that's all it takes to make lubricant. Okay. So I need a chemical plant. Okay. Okay. We are almost at the end of why I came here. What is going on? Okay. Chemical plant. I want lubricant. Oh my god. Okay. We are finally making progress. That didn't even reach. And then we're going to have output pipes of lubricant that will go into a storage vat for now. Is that how it hooks up, or does it hook up like this? I'm going to just put it here. Okay, we are making lubricant. Now, a question that I have for, I guess, myself, but I will figure it out. How much... Oh, cargo wagon I don't need. I want the fluid wagon. How much storage does this have? Oh. That was almost a disaster. Where did it go? Here. 25K. Is there a way to have less? Like, can I have it only fill up a little bit? Why would you want that? So that my train can go back and forth without this being completely full. Because, like, I did it like this, where I have my train go back and forth with a smaller load because my production here is not that high. Oh, you can just have a timer on the train. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's probably something I should have expected. Did I make a pump? Does the pump need to hook up to this? I'm gonna be honest with you. Until you asked that question, I didn't even consider that as a potential issue to my solution here. Is this the wrong pump? I just saw something named pump and I created it. It's not pumping. Is this the right pump? Oh, this is the wrong way around. Hey! It has lubricant in it. But it's not pumping it into this. The tutorial that I saw looked like it was a different pump. Oh, maybe it just has to be. Okay, straight rail only. Okay. I'll figure that out later. Hey. You are good to go. Okay. Well, for now, I guess the other question I have is it possible to, like, when I'm crafting this, the electric engine unit, does it need to be liquid, or can I put it in barrels? Like, can I load it in barrels and then put it on the train? Because I don't know how to put liquid into barrels, but I saw that barrels exist, so that has to be a possibility, right? Like, see these barrels here? Barrels, I would imagine, are for liquid. You use an assembler to put liquid into barrels? Okay. So let's just try this out. I'm curious. That doesn't fit there. Let's do an assembly machine. Can I? Okay, yeah, so this is how you barrel lubricant. It just hooks up, and then I have to put barrels in. And barrels are made out of steel, aren't they? Well, I think I can just make a bunch of them here. My hand really quick. Oh, there's only 10. And it's 100 lubricant per barrel. So I guess I could do this by hand all the time, but that doesn't seem like a good choice. So the best thing would be to take these steel plates, turn them into barrels, put them here. Okay. I think I'm going to just do this really quick. Just set up a thing that I can hand feed with steel whenever I want it. Stop making those. Oh, I already had an assembler. And then I'm saying "and then" as if I'm really outsmarting everything. We can once you make barrels, load this up, and then this can go. I do have another cargo wagon, so get ready. And then we can do this. This comes out, puts it into a... This is what you call a really, really smart plan. That's the only thing. Okay, so this it can load in. Yeah, I don't know how many, no, not close enough. Let's just do this, actually, for now. And then we'll have to unload it on the other side, but you're good to go. Transport empty barrels back here. I was thinking I would just have steel plates go into here, and once I get the barrels, I guess the best thing to do would be to put it into a box still. This is just like an awkward distance. I've never tried this, so I don't know if it's possible. No. We just long arm it. Unbarrelize them at my base. That's a very good phrase for it. What are you gonna do with access barrels? Access. You know, to be honest, all I know is that I need 200 electric engine units. Once I have those, I don't know what I'm doing with all the barrels. But I guess sending empty barrels back isn't that bad of a plan. Okay, now I'm going to run all the way up and figure out an unloading for lubrication. Look, we are one resource down towards making a rocket. That's the whole goal. Relatively soon. Oh, you need lubricant forever? Oh, this is unfortunate. It's right in my road. Okay. So what you're saying is my makeshift decision to just have lubricant travel via... Actually, can I do a stack inserter with barrels? I'll find out. Okay. So the actual solution you're saying is that I should figure out how to make my train track just a little less bad by my base. That's what I should be doing. Yeah, barrels are just the way that I could think to transport them right then. But maybe I should just, like, bite the bullet and figure it out. Why am I not making science, by the way? Oh, because that needs military science. Can I unqueue that? I'd been wondering why I had a backup. Yeah, it's taking 5 barrels at a time. That's great. Okay, we have a backup. This is a makeshift solution too because I wanted this to unload even when there's a backup, so I have it putting it into a barrel if there's excess, which is great. Great to me. Cool. So now the train's going to be going back and forth. Fantastic. Let's get some coal. There's some things in my base that I just decided I would not automate. One of them is that my train, I don't want to automate putting coal into it. If the goal is just to launch the rocket, express belt isn't required. Cons and logic, construction and logic bots would be nice, not required. Oh, do you need lubricant to make the robots? I didn't, I haven't looked yet. Robot frames. Oh, they need the electric engine units too. I see. So electric engine units are things that I will need a lot of eventually. That's what I'm hearing. How's my green chip production? It is backed up. That is what I like to see. So it's red chips that are making... This is so good. I need to replace that with a better chest because it's not going anywhere yet. Yeah, so now let's think through this. I want to make these. I need engines, green chips, and lubricant. I have engines here. I have lubricant in barrels. And I have green chips here. So now it's time to figure out my barrel situation. I think I'm gonna be weird and use barrels because I've started already. So let's go. We're gonna just take the barrels all the way out and around. I'm gonna hook this up while I'm doing this so that I can be making progress while I'm building. And I will need to do a return barrel because I am not going to infinitely make barrels, so we will see what that ends up looking like. Oh god, I need more of these. I can't actually go all the way out and around. Just realized. It's my power over there. Okay. This feels like yet another distraction, but it is actually for my main goal of launching a rocket, so it's a distraction, but a helpful one. We're all done with that research. Night vision equipment, belt immunity, personal battery. I don't even know what half the stuff is. Let's just research braking force and laser. And this, because I have the science for it. I'm about to hit the point where I've researched everything that I can. Well, I'll research these too. Because I can. Is this hooked up? Okay, yeah, the barrels are coming. Finish the entire game or just the rocket? You know, once I get the rocket launched, I'm probably going to want to mess around with it a bit. And if I'm doing that, then I might as well, you know, just stick around. I think it's going to have to come down to how much of a mess my base is and how much I want to just, like, do I restart? Or the main thing is I'm playing on peaceful because I wanted to learn how to play the game without having everything I do get blown up every few minutes. And that's one of the things that a new playthrough, I would not do that. You prefer peaceful. Okay. I wasn't doing it for any particular reason. These are going down. It does not need to go down. These can go up. If I'm going up here anyways, these things can just go up. And then I can have these barrels go up as well. And these green chips I will need as well. So let's put this down after. Filter. Green. Is that how this works? Good. No, that's not how it works. Wait. I did filter in green. I didn't click check. God, it's so obnoxious. Every single time I guess incorrectly. Wait, what is happening? It's just not doing what I thought. The bugs are too much of a hassle. What? Is there, like, a logic to the splitter? Because sometimes I'll filter one thing and it will be like, we filter it out. And sometimes I'll filter it and it will be like, that's the only one I grab. What's the logic behind that? There's options on it. I filter a quality. I don't care about quality. I just want green chips. Equals green chips. Okay. But so it equals green chips. Does that mean it will only send green chips, or it doesn't send green chips? It doesn't send green chips. So if I filter it to red, I'd think it only sends green chips, but now this doesn't send it at all. I don't want it to completely oh, I guess it will completely remove green. I guess what I need to do then is do another splitter. And actually, I probably need red splitters for this. I'm trying to do something really stupid, and effectively this is what I'm trying to do. And then this. Okay. That's how you do it. Cool. And now I'm just going to rotate this around until this box is empty. And now we figure out how to make electric engines. They use lubricant, engines, electronic circuits. Electric engines. Do I need blue chips actually for this? I don't need blue chips. I need engines. Okay, reverse all this. I messed up. Back in the box. Okay, I need some engines now too. They're very slow. Great. I feel like I should probably just make more engines specifically for what I'm doing instead of taking the ones from Blue Science away. And if they're very slow, they should back up, I would imagine. Can I do this too far? I guess I could come back around this way. Loop out and around and come back up. This is why my base is such a mess, is that I don't know what I'm doing. And unfortunately, I still don't know what I'm doing. I want to make engines up here. I have a question for you. Why did my brain think the easiest way to get these things out was to go up and around, when there is a perfectly good, straightforward pathway? I'd love an answer to that. Oh, I will. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I was on the phone. I think I might have figured out a solution to this. I was stumped for a second. And I think I made it out the other side. With everything I need. So let's do the same build pattern here. I think you can just copy paste it, right? And then vertical, horizontal. Oh, okay, but you can't twist. Can you rotate it? Oh, you can. You can R rotate. Okay. We have like this. And then horizontal. No, vertical. There you go. Look at that. I just copy and pasted something I already built. I feel pretty good about that. And also, I don't think I need all of these. I don't know if I need 8. How much electric engine production? Make them all? Okay. Well, I might need to improve my input of materials at some point if I'm doubling the usage for this, but actually it waits a long time for this still, so maybe we're good. So I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these. I'm going to need 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have a ton of yellow inserters. And that should be good. Let's just put this down. And once they go through, we want the output to go up. We don't need these things. Can I just build these? I'm really glad that someone told me about being able to copy and paste. This feels very good to do. Okay, and then we want these things. Wait, do I not have inserters? Oh, I might have blue inserters there. Maybe not. What's going on? Why is that 7? I missed one. Don't I have inserters. That's weird. And then when I hook this up, it should all just start working. Power production is actually okay, unless it's low on coal. Is that... No, we're good. We're good on coal still. Engines. Okay, so now we have engines. Green chips. And barrels of lubricant. Oh, you know what I just realized? Paste it again and change the recipe. Oh! Great idea. What I just realized is that I need to go to my train. And I think instead of full inventory, because I am not going to have a full inventory all the time. What is this one? Anasis. I need to rename these. I'm just going to maybe time passed. We'll wait 30 seconds. Full cargo or 30 seconds passed. There you go. I didn't want my plastic to dry up again. That really messes my base up. How am I doing on research? Breaking forest lets my train go faster. Sure. Go fast, train. I need to make some military science at some point too. Okay. Can I just do this again? Yeah. I can just go straight up too. So let's do it. That's kind of awesome. And this is all backed up too. We have so much of that production. It's all going to back up, even with the 8 assemblies. 16 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sprawling is good. Give yourself to add spaghetti. Yeah. That's what I've learned. The only reason to not expand and get bigger is if there's enemies right there. That's been what I have found. And actually, I think we're gonna want this to go down. And oh, I think this might be incorrect. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm going to split here, and I'm going to filter out barrels of lubricant, or filter them. I just learned this. If I pick this up, it'll be barrels of lubrication. I'm gonna just have a small assembly line. Where I take the lubricant. So we've got the barrels coming. We have some barrels, so we can test with these. These go this way. We are going to, let's put the assembly machines in place, and I'll make some more. No. And then we're going to want to make electric engines. Okay. What we're going to need to do, build like 4 assembling machines. Do they have to get piped in? They have to get piped in. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Unbarrelizer very fast. That's good. Yeah, I'm going to have 4 fast things. I'm just going to do with 2 assembly units. I already made 4. Well, I'm just doing 2, I think, for now. We're doing 3. And we are going to do it like this. And these things will then empty lubricant barrel. And then we can have pipes come out of this with the lubricant. Now the problem is we also need to empty the frickin' barrels from this. So I think I messed up on placement. I'm just going to throw these in there. Yeah, how am I going to get the empty barrels out of this one? Maybe I just need two. I'm going to say I just need two. And then we can take these empty barrels all the way back someday. How do I do underground pipes? Oh, we're gonna need like 8 underground pipes. So, iron plates. What a interesting game. It feels like I have an endless list of chores to do, and I'm having fun. So, I don't really know how to make sense of that. But I guess it is what it is. Okay. We need 4 more. I'm at the precipice of something great. I am glad. I have not built any of the power poles. I think the power poles are going to be more obnoxious because I need the inserters. So I need the 8 long. And then we can do power in. No, we need the inserters on the other side. This isn't going to be perfect. But now we have a production of electric engines. We have made 2. We have made them. Now where do they go? And actually, I have to pick up all of these barrels. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. I'm not really sure where these are going to go, but for now they're just going over here. Yep. Can I give you empty barrels? No. Maybe, I don't know what to do with all these empty barrels. I see what the problem is with barrels, and it is that they become empty. For the time being, we're going to put our problems away in a box. Okay, electric engines. What am I doing with them? Electric engines. I'm making this. So the last thing I need is concrete. I wasn't going in order of complexity. I was going top to bottom. I don't know how to make concrete, but it sounds easier than what I just did. So we have blue chips right here. We have electric engines right here. What do you need for the flying bots? Batteries as well, I think. Are these flying bots? I don't see the other bots if this is not it. The flying robot frame. Is this the... And it's used in a logistics robot. Two red circuits and a frame. And the frame needs 3 green circuits, one of these steel plates and a battery. We'll do logistics in a second. I'm gonna get the rocket silo set up first. Now, this is going to be rotated again. Blue chips are coming up this way. I'm out of assembly lines again. It's kind of crazy how many of those I have used. Is there like an achievement for using a ton of them? It's on the first tab. Are they down here? Right here. Logistics robot. And a construction robot. Automatically build and repair. Transport items between chests. Wait a second. Can you... Does this like solve every problem? Can you just like have a box that loads up and then they fly away? The faces you're making make me think yes. Okay. Interesting. I need... That means that I can... How am I doing, by the way, on plastic production? Last 10 minutes. 1.1 thousand. And I'm using 815. But I think that's just because it's not... I don't have enough. They'd be fun. Yes, I will do that. I think that will be my solution for barrels. I still want to get the rocket silo going, though. Do I have to handcraft the rocket silo? Because I might not need to move all this stuff all the way over here. Can I make this in something. It says not enough ingredients. But I guess I don't need to make this in assembler. Okay. So don't even worry about that. I'm moving all the stuff to one place, but I probably shouldn't. We're gonna just, for now, like always, put my problems in a box for now. There you go. So in this case, I need to figure out how to make concrete. Iron ore, stone bricks, water. That's weird. Iron ore, stone bricks, water. Well, out of everything that I've done, actually, I don't mind this backing up. I'm not going to research for the minute. We have some stone bricks that we can use. I have not expanded stone since I built this like 3 minutes into my first playthrough, which is still my first playthrough, but this is like the first 3 minutes of my game. I made this. And I've never needed more stone than this. So maybe I'll just run down here, get some coal for a second. And fill you up. And these stone bricks, I'm gonna make some concrete. I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna steel furnace. There you go. If I put this down right here and say I want to make concrete, I'm going to need water, which is up here. It's very far away, but it's up here. Stone bricks and iron ore. We have plenty of iron ore. We will do a red splitter. I might make a rocket silo today. I had been thinking that making a rocket silo is actually equivalent of making a rocket. I'm starting to realize that's not the case. We don't need that much iron. And I don't need any coal. So we'll do another splitter. And we can just use a yellow one because we're not going at a fast rate. We filter only. I keep on doing the one I want, but that's not what you do. I think that we can make all the concrete we need like this. Oh, we will not use this inserter. We'll do a bulk. Okay, well, we're going to want to make more of these, turns out. Put our radar down. And we actually might want to expand our stone production for the first time in the entirety of my playthrough. And we can do the same thing here. I'm just going to dump this in. Sorry, I'm not talking because I'm so focused. Jesus Christ. I'm really thinking. Okay. With this, we will have concrete. Once we have concrete, we're all the way done. And let's do another bulk inserter into a basket. I am so close. Oh my god. How long has it been? We're gonna say 10. 13 hours and 8 minutes to make a rocket silo. Well, I'm not even done yet. I need 1,000 concrete. Okay, let's go back over here. We have electric engines down here and blue chips. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3. 3 of those. How many engines do I need? 200. A 1,000 steel plates. I have 100 pipes. No, I don't have 100 pipes. But I could craft 100 pipes. But I don't need to do that. No, I was trying to get steel plates. I already forgot what I was doing over here. Where's my steel plate production? I am lost in my base. Here it is. I have 1,000. That. We also have 1,000,000 pipes right here. I know it seems random. It wasn't when I made it. That box isn't anything anymore. A 1,000 concrete. I can't believe this is happening. 320. Okay. While this is happening, you can watch it fill up. I'm going to use the restroom and get a drink, but I will be back in a minute. And hopefully this will be done. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry, that took a little longer than I was anticipating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, and we're almost actually there. We're there. That's all 1,000. And I am just pouring my drink. And I can craft a rocket silo. Oh my god. Hi, Daisy. My cat is here to help me. And we will have concrete getting made for a long time. I don't really need concrete, I don't think. I crafted a rocket silo